one.
Well, see, what it was is that their cultures don't allow for white passing individuals to exist, right? So what I've heard is that there's a rumor that if you have
what culture are we talking about? By
the culture of podcasting.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
what I hear is that it takes 3 white passing dudes, and suddenly the gear all just appears. You know. So because we have you, we had to buy all.
Well,
this shit.
that's what they're saying these days. Is a group of 3 white guys is a podcast.
I like that. Origin stories, dude. Listen.
You're right.
I think if we learned anything that from like what happened in Japan, it don't need to be perfect to get the job done.
That's
dude.
true. If you got a blicky, just let it
Welcome to the fucking 1 to 10 podcast,
Ayo.
ladies and gentlemen.
Ayo.
I am Trill. This is Fleeve, and we are joined with Durs as well.
He did decide to show up.
Yeah, I did decide to show up today.
Hey, what about it?
Dude, we got a fucking table, guys.
We got a table.
This is huge.
We got laptops.
Yo, shout out in the comments who has the better sticker setup.
Yo,
because yours was like
hold on. I need to go get my laptop.
This was cultivated over
years of like time and actual like a JDRF, a meme of an NRA sticker. Mine was just all the stickers I found in the house that I had over the years.
Okay, so hold on, turn them around because I haven't actually examined the sticker game. Let's see. Okay, so I'll see. Okay, I don't have any of the same stickers as you guys.
Fair.
On mine, I had Mod Pizza.
Okay.
I had.
Yo, I am really like
I had
Dawson
Yeti.
myself with some of these
Yeti.
stickers now that I think about it.
I had a Yeti sticker, and then I had what else did I have? I had one more. I think I had like an Asus sticker for my laptop or whatever when I got it. That was it. Pretty lame.
Pretty poggers, boys.
But the Mod Pizza sticker, I'm pretty happy with. I like that place.
Dude, I feel that. I like the Taco Bell one I acquired. That one Sam threw out of nowhere. I was like,
I should have like 50 of those things. When I worked there in high school, they. Well, we both worked at the same one. Podcast alert.
Oh God, did we?
Yeah, we did.
Lord,
I never worked at that one.
Oh, you didn't work at the Jungerman one?
No, that was Ruru.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that was one of our. That was a weird arc when I'd see you guys through the drive-thru. I was like, what the?
Yeah, I remember. I feel like I gave you a free drink or two. I don't remember.
You did more than a free drink or two because there was. Do you not remember what I would do?
No, I don't remember.
So you would work on Tuesday nights, and I would come off Papa John's, and I worked there like 4 months. And my grandma wouldn't cook when I lived with her on Tuesday nights. So I would go and get 2 smothered chicken burritos. And you would give me one of them for free. You would have it rung up for 2, give me to the window, have the bag, and then you would take one off.
I don't remember doing that, but
you did that
hey, if Taco Bell
least.
Executives, if you're out there, I was a franchise. Don't come after me.
Hey, yo, shout out franchising.
Yeah, dude, shout out franchise. They got bought out, so you can't come after me. Statute limitations
and such. When you told me like people you were working with were just getting stoned in the fucking freezer.
Here. Let me tell you some crazy.
Shit.
So this is a great story.
Holy shit!
In the cars.
So let me tell you. Let me just give you. Let me just give you some backstory.
Yo, shout out to your eardrums.
So I'm probably about what, a freshman, sophomore year, or no, a sophomore year of college, because like I decided not to play volleyball anymore and I wanted money. So I was like, I'll get a job at Taco Bell. My sister worked there. It was super, super nice. You know, I worked late nights a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So like I saw people who were much older than me. Usually nobody in high school worked that late. You weren't really supposed to, but I was just like, I want money. I don't give a shit. I was working late.
Yeah.
And those guys would drop like shrooms in the walk-in cooler and like work the drive-through window. Like I'm telling you, the guys who make your food late at night at a Taco Bell, if one of them is sober, I would be shocked. Because it was literally like the whole team would be dropping acid, and like they would like the manager, the night manager would go outside. I mean, and this is based, and would smoke pot by the dumpster. And this was like 10 years ago.
We have
so
a friend who
that was definitely not legal.
Weed out of a Taco Bell.
Oh, I mean, here's another good story. My dad's friend. This is probably 30, 40 years ago.
Allegedly.
I mean, it's definitely past the statute now. Used to sell weed out of the Wendy's. Like he would, like my dad and his friends would just pull up and like, you know, hey, we want a number 5 with the special mayo, and they just fuck with them and order something stupid.
Special mayo,
or just like say something dumb, and then when they'd roll up, he'd just be like, oh yeah, all right, here it's in the bag. And it just
GMO.
What's crazy though? Here's another nuts thing about that is that they would buy it for like, you get like an ounce for like $40.
Yeah.
And it was shit weed, but
that was a different time period where it wasn't even like it was. I'm imagining it wasn't illegal.
Man, even inflation's even hit the market these days. You know,
it really
wild fucking times, dude. I don't think I've ever.
Well, if you ever talked to somebody
who
like went through
jobs.
when it was illegal, like when it was legal to when it went illegal, like ever, like you talked to someone like that, 50, 60-year-old?
Nah,
dude. pick an old head's brain like that, they'll tell you some shit about how it was like exactly said. You buy an ounce for $40, and then they made it illegal, and all of a sudden it was like $200.
Here's what's even more
next
nuts.
day. It just changed
That's
overnight.
crazy.
Here's what's even more nuts. My dad used to tell me about like people would take their because like a lot of people that age were parents of people who had served, so they would get Social Security checks or whatever from people who had passed away, and so people would be like taking their Social Security check, cashing it at the campus bank, and then going and spending it at the bar or buying bud or like this is like in like the I guess early 70s or late 70s.
You can't get away with shit anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Like my dad talks about like what they did in their dorm. Like they were getting the dorm was like too bad a shape to like keep having people live there, so they were just gonna evict everyone and knock it down the next year.
Okay.
So they were like, you guys can do whatever you want. Like, it doesn't matter. So people were like ripping doors off hinges. They were like making their own like hobo bunk beds and shit.
Fuck yeah.
And like they had like their own stages, and they would bring kegs in there. And like my dad said that when they would bring tour groups there, they would have to like shovel shit into the doors because they would be all out in the hallway. Like they just, and compared to our college experience, like you could not, I mean, if you're in like off-campus housing or you're in a fraternity or something, usually you have like leeway to do whatever there.
Yeah.
But on-campus housing, like you cannot. And that this was provided by like a state-run school. Like they were. This was like the regular dorms you stayed in.
That's fucking.
That's what's nuts.
And they were like my dad like broke into the theater and they would just be tripping balls, running around. Like there was all sorts of crazy stories from like
shout out to
that generation.
Being a cool guy.
Yeah,
that
dude,
I would say that generation of people just have like some crazy stories about what they could do. These days, you get arrested, you get 5 feet out the door.
Yeah, for real, dude. There's an alarm and cameras.
It's true. I went outside actually to get Parm inside, and there was someone putting him in handcuffs. It was really weird.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Craziness.
Yeah, racial profiling's out of hand.
It is crazy.
Fuck nuts. Especially here. Well, about to dox us there again.
Dude. Damn, dude. Okay, chill. We live in a place.
But speaking of what I even like opened with though.
Oh yeah. You want to go into that,
dude? I mean, I don't know.
It's fucked. It sucks.
President got caught with the blicky, dude.
I mean, if you've seen the video, it's nuts that can happen just on like a random street. He's just giving a speech, and then 2, this guy just literally had to make a homemade gun because he hated him that much. Like, how much do you have to hate? Yeah, it was like
the 9-barrel taped shotgun.
Well, so the one he shot him with was the I guess the refined model. But he had a fucking like a Fallout like rocket launcher at home that was like 9 tubes, and it was all this PVC and had all like it was battery powered. So
it was bad.
Like I mean, and it. Well, I guess he figured.
I think we made the joke when we were talking about like the whole Uvalde gun control thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think we made a joke about how like people are gonna 3D print fucking guns anyways.
Well, and it's like, and you definitely can.
They don't need 3D print. They can just use PVC and gun and like fucking tape.
Right, like
it works.
If people are in like really want to do it, they can figure it out. And if you have the skills to figure it out, it's really not that hard, especially with like if you have access to 3D printing or anything like that. It's very
shout out
easy.
to all of Japan being way more restricted on guns.
Like people are gonna point at this and be like, oh, they still have gun violence, yada yada. It's like, yeah, but he really he
had to work.
He got a gun, but holy shit, did he?
Shouldn't that be how it should be? That if they're gonna commit gun violence, you should have to fucking really struggle.
And the other thing is, like the reason he didn't get shot is because gun violence is so rare in Japan that the bodyguards weren't even like prepared for it, because like nobody's been shot at in Japan and. Yeah, and certainly not like that high profile. I mean, like let's not get into his whole record and who he was as a person.
I mean,
a World War II
like I hate
atrocity denying.
I don't like accrediting a criminal like the title and procedure being like, let's look at their whole record. I hate that mentality. I like observing the crime more and like the victims.
Well, and it's just like obviously like I don't want nobody
fair.
Should be shot and killed for any reason. But it, at the same time, it's like I'm not idolizing this guy. It's just kind of wild, Like this whole situation is just nuts. So it's something that's been in the news.
Go ahead and say what you want to say there. I see it. Say who you think deserves to be shot.
Bad politicians deserve to be shot in the head.
Give me an example.
That's not really controversial. I kind of agree with you.
In Minecraft.
Yeah, in Minecraft.
In
Minecraft.
Yeah. Have you guys seen what's going on in the whole YouTube sphere with the Minecraft stuff? Technoblade passed away, and then there's just like a scummy amount of content about him.
Have you ever watched any Technoblade videos?
No, I don't. I've never.
He is the only Minecraft YouTuber I did not. I don't like Minecraft, and I don't like Minecraft YouTubers much.
Yeah.
But he's the only one when I watched it. I was
They're
like,
not dream.
I get it.
I honestly, I
Like-
found his videos really and what was
good.
what was fun about his videos was not only were they were definitely catered towards children, which is totally fine. You're playing Minecraft, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But like, it was also entertaining for somebody like me. Like, he would do like one of like a couple of his videos are related to. I guess it was like I can't remember. It's called like the Great the Great Potato Wars. Like he was like on this server, he was warring with this other player to see who could generate the most potatoes. And I guess you can combine potatoes on this server more and more to like create these like super like powerful resources on the server. So like it's a way of limiting like this end game content. It's kind of nuts what's on these servers. But so anyway, he gets in this massive war with this guy, and he's like, and he thought I would quit at just simply one gatherer, but he didn't know I'm absolutely unhinged, and I was gonna grind for 300 hours to absolutely smush him into the ground and grind his dreams of ever being the potato leader to the dust. Like that's so it's like not only is it just like a child's game, but he's just like taking it to be absolute extreme.
Damn.
And he's like, and I made sure that I had somebody AFK in his farm because I realized that in the game's code there's a glitch that it makes your potatoes grow at a lesser rate when somebody's on your like. He went into like everything to like make sure that he was maximizing. It was just like how petty and funny that was to me. It was also like I could see how 10 years ago I would watch that video and also be entertained.
Dude,
you know, like I don't know.
So
like I feel like that sort of stuff
I
is just
love the
goofy.
obscurity of the nation, like being the potato lord. But in reference to obscurity in video games, I'd like to talk about this thing I just remember putting in the channel. This Final Fantasy thing. Do you guys see that?
No.
Up in there?
No.
So there's a Final Fantasy role-playing server. So Final Fantasy 14. It's a very popular MMORPG, massive multiplayer online.
Yeah,
What is the
game.
story in a game like that? Like, just give me like a brief plot point.
I don't know really. 'Cause
You are
I've
not-
always
You don't even know.
I have played 2 or 3 Final Fantasy games to completion ever. I've played 7,
It's an MMO, right?
10, 1, and then like Tactics.
It's an MMO,
yes,
right?
it's an MMO. It's
I-
like,
So,
you know.
so it's like most
Well,
of it's
apparently
fetch
there is
quests, right?
currently a role-playing server that is currently under the protection of a cat girl army.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does
So
that?
you can
what does
play
that
as
mean?
a race of people that are cat women,
Okay.
Yes.
or cat men, but they're all cat girls,
Okay.
and they are all wearing
Oh,
matching uniforms,
like,
as you can see.
They're in the server.
They are in the server currently protecting a zone as an army of cat girls.
Like they're not letting anyone get in.
Yes.
Is this like a Habbo Hotel, like pools closed
Did you just say
situation? or-
Habbo Hotel.
Yes.
Holy fuck! That just like the
Yeah, did
deepest
that unwrap
reset-
you?
Dude, that's a deep cut.
Did you play?
Oh, I never played Habbo Hotel, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Only at my
Here's what's
friend's
even
house.
better, Alec. You know how much I played Habbo Hotel. I
Like,
charged my
6 of
parents'
them out?
phone number to buy Habbo credits or whatever the fuck it was
No
called.
How much trouble did you get in?
Way, bro.
My mom wasn't that mad, but she was like, if you had asked me, I would, because my mom would buy me video games occasionally, and it was $15. So it's not like I charged like,
Yeah.
because there was an option you could charge $100, but
Oh.
I knew what money was. I was like, I knew if I did
Bro,
this,
shout out
my
to
mom's gonna be
Habbo
pissed.
Hotel
But I
on
was
the
like,
microtransactions in 2000.
bro, literally,
How
Habbo
fuck-
Hotel is the reason
They're ahead
that
of the
gaming
time.
has collapsed.
Fortnite works because of Habbo
I
Hotel.
Yeah.
bought. There used to be. Okay, let me just tell you how insidious this game was. You would make your avatar and everything, and it was fashion was very important at this time because most of the people playing were children, but the people not playing were adults that were exploiting children for their money.
Yeah.
Shout out.
And it was
Love
literally
to see
like
it.
you would have to go to somebody's.
Grind set.
You would like go and
9
visit
to
like
5.
somebody's
Signal
house. It was
mail.
kind of like Club Penguin, where you would go and visit somebody's house,
Yeah.
and like they would have furniture,
Okay.
but
yeah.
the furniture,
Dude, the
besides the
furniture
basic
market-
stuff,
Yeah.
all cost Habbo credits, which was
Holy
real
shit,
money.
I just
Yeah.
realized
And there
that,
was
yeah,
no
that is
way-
NFTs.
And
Yeah.
there was no right. Habbo Hotel is also the original
The
NFT.
furniture was NFTs. He's straight
But
up right.
what's even more nuts is so like you could never
Holy
buy
damn,
you could
dude.
never get any
Damn.
furniture from playing the game. Like you couldn't there was no like mini games where you could earn Habbo
Yeah.
credits and get furniture. So it was like you would have to go to other people's places, and they would do these like gambling games.
Oh yeah.
You would gamble. You would
Yes, I know
gamble
exactly
the
what you're talking
non-Habbo
about.
credits
Holy shit! You just
over and over.
Oh
Like
my
so, you would
God,
play
my
like
brain.
like random like button pressing.
Yes.
like random
things,
button
yeah.
pressing games, or then there was like for a while you would sit in a chair and it would like spin
Dude,
you
this
around
was, like,
randomly, like
the
remove one
scummy
chair.
shit.
Like, but what was even more fucked is you could rig the games.
Yeah.
So like you could, whoever was in charge of the room could just decide like, because they literally had to physically remove a chair, so it wasn't like anybody saw what was random. Like I guess they rolled a die because they did for a while. They had a die block as well, so you could literally just gamble. So there was there was dice rolls. There
Dude,
was
that's fucking-
like
shout out to Pokemon.
there was
also
mazes.
having gambling back in the day. I
And-
love
and it
that
was
young
literally
kid
like-
games have gambling.
Wait,
the
when-
casino corner in Pokemon.
Oh,
dude? Oh yeah.
I mean, That's not like real life gambling. That's just in the game.
No,
You're
no,
just
no, any
gambling.
form of it, dude.
No, but I
Well,
feel like that
I-
sort of gambling is
so-
okay because it never really like.
Maybe
Teach
because
For
us
me,
bad habits
I-
in real life gambling
so-
situations like Habbo Hotel.
So the way I approach like the gambling corner, because like, yeah, I want to get the good moves. You know, I don't want to fucking.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about that.
Oh, dude, but like.
Oh yeah, I never cared about the moves. I just wanted the money.
No, it's a smart move to think about the moves, and I get where you're
Yeah,
coming from. If you're
that's-
trying
As
to
a kid,
nuzlocke
though, I
and do all
never
that
cared
shit,
about
sure.
the
No.
moves.
I'm talking about when I was a kid, bro.
Bro, you're
Like-
tripping nuts. Why are you trying to work
What
that
were
hard
what
for
were
those
even the
moves?
moves? I never even thought that hard.
You
Yeah,
just,
what are the moves? That were, what,
Show me a move.
Okay,
Thunderbolt,
okay.
Ice Beam.
Ice Beam's the only one worth it.
They're always.
see, but
it.
as a
You
kid,
can-
I-
because
what I
feel
see-
like I feel like you would get Thunderbolt or Flamethrower like more naturally in someone's moveset
You
with Evolution.
Okay, I'm
But
gonna
Ice
speak
Beam
up.
is one that's rare.
I'm gonna speak up as the Chad Pokemon player.
Okay.
When I
Well,
was
no,
when I was a
you guys
child,
didn't
I was
even hear
terrible
my
at the
method.
game.
1, 2, 3.
When I was a child, I was terrible at the game.
Yeah. I
So
can imagine.
I never even knew there were moves at the fucking. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
That's
even
fair.
notice that. Like I
That's
would go and
crazy.
train my Pokemon to the point where they were 10 or 15
Okay.
levels above whatever, and I would just smash everything. So I'm always winning, but I was not doing it. I didn't like
Oh.
I understood like the basic, super effective moves, etc. But like beyond that, that's about as far as I didn't
Bro, no.
understand. There was like special types and then like natures to Pokemon. Now was that
See-
in the originals? 'Cause, like I'm talking like
Yeah.
Emerald.
Yeah, dude. So I
Yeah,
like
there
the
was.
first time I ever played the game, I went into every single house and talked to every single
Oh, yeah.
NPC. Like, I was like that.
I realized
I mean,
you
I
guys
also did
will
that.
Never have had the joy of receiving Pokemon Red or Blue as a Christmas gift or something like I did.
Yeah, I got something
I was
better. I got
5.
fucking Ruby or Sapphire.
No
bro.
greater joy than Red and Blue. And
Well,
my
no,
Game
I mean
Boy
I
on
remember
Christmas morning.
playing Ruby and Sapphire, and then like
Those were
the first one I
fire.
played was like yellow
Get
or
outta
silver
here.
because my dad had the OG Game Boy, like the like gray one.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude.
And then
have
he
one of
had Castlevania on that. I remember
Fuck
playing
yeah, dude.
Castlevania
Pretty
on the
sick
OG
game.
Game Boy, and that was fun.
I used to play that
Um,
King of Fighters 95 on the original Game Boy, and then there was a Kirby game that was before.
And then
like,
what
they were
else?
Decent.
Oh, and then that's when we got the Game Boy Color.
Hell
Or no,
yeah.
no, my aunt. I think we did have a Game Boy Color for a while too. But then my aunt bought us both Game Boy Advance, the like flips.
The SP.
No,
or
SP.
I was
sorry,
about to get there
SP,
actually
yeah.
to say which was the best of the 3 in the generation of
I
Advance.
think the
which was
Advance is
so the
honestly the most
Advance was, like-
comfortable
Yeah,
controller.
that one, right?
Yeah.
There's the flip with the SP, and then there was the micro.
Oh,
But-
that-
but what was
the
crazy about the
SP
SP was the
is
backlight.
the god tier.
Dude, the
Because
SP, yeah,
when it came
hey,
out and the backlight
yes.
came out, it was like now I don't have to have the fucking
'Cause I used to
the
have
light attachment
the
on my
fucking
Game Boy
spinny
anymore.
arm
Yes.
light attachment.
Yes,
did
you had to have like
God.
the bendy arm light attachment because
Fuck
you didn't have the
that shit.
backlight, and I need to
no
play at night.
batteries,
Yes.
bro.
Yeah, just plug that bitch
Yeah,
in and
just
charge it.
No batteries, like you're playing late at night,
time,
and
true.
it was that slim little
Yeah.
plug-in thing too. So you're just like on the go. You're like, oh, I got it in my pocket. Let me just pop it in.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, yeah,
Oh.
that was like a true era of like greatness for technology when you were building a charger that was meant
The
to
Razr
actually be
phone
mobile.
was
Yeah.
the best phone ever made. Prove me wrong.
But the new Razr phone is the most mid phone ever made.
Yeah.
The
new
old
one is
the
yeah,
old
no, the old
one.
one's goaded, but the,
The
new
flip,
one is
the
just
old.
mid.
I'm saying flip phones were the best iteration, and we've just been migrating back towards them this whole time.
well, yeah,
it's like
there's-
now we
they
have-
exist.
Bro, the sidekick
The
is
si-
forever.
the sidekick is the
best.
pinnacle.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw
That
this on a
is- that
podcast
is
last
a
week.
Peak,
I
bro.
agree. The sidekick was like
I-
the most like it's the 2008 scene.
But bro,
the
how
Warped
bad
scene
did your
shit.
fingers
Yeah,
hurt
bro.
using that shit?
Bro,
Like,
it
it was
was
so I was so
fun.
fast with it, but I feel like my fingers hurt after
Bro,
I was
you're
using
gonna
like my
really want to
thumbs.
take a million years to reply to a text on like an old flip phone, like.
Do you guys remember when on touchscreens?
I don't want like a
technology
complete
for, like,
flip phone, but I'm talking like T9, like texting, like
No,
like now with
no,
predictive
never
texting-
again.
with
No.
predictive texting now. I feel like if you had that, but like the side flip or the full flip into the like, because now. Oh, I forget what it was. It was like the one where it was a flip phone, but then the keyboard like flicked all the way to the side on top of that when it came out.
At that point, like I would just.
It was just like it was like the knockoff sidekick to me. Then that was
Yeah.
the T-Mobile sidekick was the pinnacle, and
Y-
everything
yes.
else was just the copycat.
Dude, I'm telling you, sidekick.
I
is
agree.
The best.
I
That's-
feel. See, I feel like
Yes.
I liked
Yes.
it then, but now I feel like it would hurt my hands.
Probably, but that's also because we're adults now.
dude.
But
you-
that's what I'm saying. It's like I
don't-
want
also
an
make it
ultimate.
bigger.
Do your
Make it
hand-
logical,
do your
yeah.
hand-
But I know
hands.
it's just gonna be heavier. I feel like this is
turn
like,
your Steam
when you're
Deck
texting
into
using
a
just your
fucking
thumbs.
sidekick.
it's
I
not
don't
great.
understand. Are you getting like carpal tunnel when you play like fucking League of Legends now or something,
Yes.
dude? How are you?
Well, I mean,
I have I'm
I'm
severe
al-
carpal tunnel when I live.
You
in
play
I
as, like,
would
an
if I
animal,
haven't. I
you know?
like, but I started stretching my hands. But I'm
Dude,
saying
Dirty
when
30
when
still rocking.
if you're using your iPhone, like, and you're holding your iPhone in your hand like this, or like you're watching videos like this all the time, it puts a lot of stress on your thumbs. And if on top of that you work at a job where you're on a computer all day, like especially when I was doing help desk work, my fucking hands at the end of the day, I would come home and they would both like just be like this because I'm sitting there typing all day. Like
yeah, man.
Now I don't
get off one computer, get on another.
The kind of work I do now, like when you're not moving as much, it's not as big of a deal. But like I feel like with this, I would just get.
It's not gonna do what I was gonna do.
What?
Don't worry about it.
How do you text on your phone now, though? Do you not use your thumbs? Or?
I mean, yeah, I do. It's the same.
I use my big
same
toes.
motion. So I don't know that it's better now. I'm just saying there's not a good way to use.
Did you just add something to your Snapchat story?
No, I didn't add nothing.
Okay. When did you add something to your Snapchat story?
Like, honestly, I think like the Xbox, Xbox
just told
controllers,
my
like
phone
the
literally
ultimate.
just gave me a notification that you add something to your Snapchat story. That's all I was
I
gonna
did
ask.
not, dude.
Bro,
What? I'm gonna look at this.
look at see, it says now.
What the hell?
And my phone does that. It's cool. I don't go on
It could've
Snapchat
been a
for a
while
while.
ago.
Oh, you know what? It was probably something that just never loaded.
Ayo, shout out.
Notifications on for you.
I don't have notifications on for anybody.
I know,
I just randomly
does
get that
that
shit.
randomly.
Yeah, it's weird. I actually don't like Snapchat like that. Like, I don't use it like that.
I know that story. It's
I use it when I'm pooping, so that way I can
drunk
do
as
dumb
fuck
shit.
with Stone on the
Hey,
bicycle.
speaking that's awesome.
I was gonna
did
say
see
I do
that,
remember you
yeah.
seeing
Bro,
your story last night.
That was real. That was unplanned.
So I've been trying to observe more TikTok as at least content that would
to
be
stay
on TikTok.
stay in touch with the youth.
I feel like we talk about TikTok on like a episode to episode, maybe every other episode basis.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people who I know listen to it also talk to me about like, oh, I saw this on TikTok.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I've been trying to like be like more open to it.
Yeah.
At least found something I really love. You guys seen the therapy gecko?
Oh yeah, like
Dude,
Lyle.
Lyle forever.
Yeah, dude, he's
Dude.
awesome, bro.
I fucking love therapy gecko.
He's on
Now,
TikTok, bro. That's how I like. Saw
I found
him
him
first.
on YouTube with full like 2-hour-long interviews and shit.
Okay, that's fair.
But something I also saw that I know I posted in the Discord was that fucking burger video.
The burger video.
The one with the white looking fucking burgers that they cook in the pan.
Oh, okay.
You remember I posted that in the
Oh,
Discord?
that was miserable.
That was just too much.
This is the problem with TikTok for me. So I find things like Lyle or other like cool shit that I love, and I'm like, man, that was so great. And then I find these white people making fun.
I don't think that is actually. I think that's Google
you
Foods.
Get that?
I'm pretty sure I recognize just like the setup
Either way,
and everything.
dude, just like seeing things
but they
like that
do.
makes me
They've
mad.
taken it to a certain point where
Do
their
you wanna
entire career is
describe,
just
like,
making strange
the video
meats.
to our audience who did not see this.
Like, okay, so basically what they did was
Give me a
they
rundown.
took ground beef and they were gonna make hamburgers. Like everyone loves my hamburgers, and they start putting milk and flour into these fucking burgers, and then they put like the garlic, the onion, all that stuff. It's whatever, but they're making a coating, and then they egg wash these burgers, and I'm like, this is not a burger anymore. This is like a collage.
It was like
around a burger.
Yeah,
and it's like fry them for 10 minutes
what
on
is the
each
thing
side.
that Gordon
And I'm like,
Ramsay makes?
beef Wellington.
Yeah, it was like a beef Wellington with a
insult to beef
hamburger.
Wellington,
It was an insult to food.
No, because there's like mustard and like a process of beef Wellington. This is just like
no, because then didn't he also make like a secondary breading out of something else and then like wrap it?
There's
and
a
stuff?
truffle.
That's what I'm saying. He tried to like take the concept of like wrapped meat, but then he did it with hamburger,
but
and then he put milk in the hamburger.
I'm about to defend a little bit here. Not this video, but the concept of like you can have a burger in a different method and it still be good. And
there are a lot of ways to make it.
I'm not going to disagree with that at all. No. Like I think
bao burger, like
you
get like the burger meat in a bao.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That shit's fire.
Cheeseburger bao is great.
Yeah.
It's awesome, and I think that there's different ways to make a burger. Grilling, doing a pan with like brown butter, and
yeah, but no,
process.
I agree with you. Fucking coating it in like.
Dude, I mean, putting milk and flour enough in it is bad, but then making a whole extra like coating to like make a burger.
Well, it was really nice meat that they started with
deep
too.
Fry it.
Yeah,
I think that they egg washed it and deep fried it.
And that's the problem. Is like you're making a bread, you're not making a burger anymore.
Yeah.
A burger's got like maybe like a good one, like 6 minutes each side.
It's just a fried burger.
Exactly. I don't want that.
But it's one of those channels that they're just gonna they literally just have shit tons of meat, and all they do is just sit around all day being like, what's a strange way we can make this that we can make a video out of, because they make.
I mean, that's kind of cool though, like that it's still edible, I guess.
All right, let me. I gotta clear the air on something here.
I could make you some very interesting
so,
Parm,
I know you and I already talked about this nearly inedible thing, but I imagine did we all see the finale of The Boys?
Oh yeah.
So you want to talk about how Soldier Boy like downs a Coke in milk like in the very.
Oh, he was absolutely.
I literally
Soldier Boy
is
a watcher of the pod. Let's just get that out there from the
Yo!
beginning. The moment I saw him drinking a piping warm glass of pilk.
Pilkers rejoice.
Pilkers
I'm not a
rejoice.
pilker, but
Dude,
I mean,
I could not
I
believe
hope
that
that
this
I feel like I'm
cultural
an honorary
obscurity.
pilker, even though I'm just afraid of the dark
I
energy
feel like I'm
that
willing
would
to
summon.
try it now.
dude, I mean,
I
feel like
honestly, I like
might.
milk too much to sully it
the
with
boys,
the likes
the
of Coke
boys try pilk.
I feel like hear me out.
or
If
Pepsi.
if
I
were
mean,
to-
maybe I could
if
sully
we were to
Pepsi. I
grab,
do have
like,
some
little,
Pepsi
little
at home,
drink
no milk, though.
glasses, and we were to put like a little bit of milk and just have a can, and we all just pour it into it. Just to
I would
taste.
try it.
You
I
wouldn't
would.
be-
I
you wouldn't
would
be
be
wasting
interested
that.
in
You're not
trying to pilk.
wasting milk. You're using.
Honestly,
time
though,
to
here's the
try
question: though,
concept.
would you rather have it warm or both be cold?
Both be cold. What the fuck? What the fuck do you mean? What kind of fucking psycho? Oh god.
Parm historic.
I you know what? I could see like I would probably go both cold,
Okay.
but I could see a world where cold milk plus like room temperature Coke ain't bad.
Hey everybody, Lee from the 1 to 10 podcast here. Just wanted to say thank you for supporting us and tuning into the episode. Go check out our Patreon for exclusive bonus content that you can't get anywhere else, including access to early episodes, bonus episodes, and at our highest tier, our holiday greeting card featuring the boys themselves. Now, back to the episode.
For real, dude. Rip Tony Zirico. That is sad that he did pass
Oh,
away.
dude, I know.
That is sad.
I've been watching so much Italian shit lately.
Hey, and how about that?
I
ad
know. I
break?
need to rewatch The Godfather as well.
Bro, I've not watched The
Ah,
Godfathers.
true.
I have not seen a
You've
single
never seen
one
The
of them.
Godfather? Are you?
Wait, what?
I've never seen a single Godfather.
Oh my gosh! Have you seen
Okay.
Goodfellas?
Oh yeah, I just
So
watched
we've
that
all
recently.
seen Goodfellas, right?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
you just recently watched
I
Goodfellas?
just recently watched Goodfellas.
Ugh,
Fire,
despicable.
Yeah, great movie. I
Yeah.
can't believe you haven't seen it sooner. That's
It's-
why
yeah,
I'm
it's
looking
amazing.
at you like
dude.
this.
You know how I am with watching things, and imagine watching
Terrible.
something that's like,
Hey,
if
did you finish Kenobi yet?
no,
I haven't even started it. So
bro, I'm on,
Really?
I
Oh yeah, you were talking about that
I
last
have
time. Yeah,
one
yeah, yeah.
episode left.
Respect. What'd you think of the end scene where he did the whoom?
Oh, where he pulled down the.
Don't say the thing. He doesn't know the thing. Just
Where the-
did you enjoy it or did you not? Yeah, you know what?
use
Yes,
the
you
force.
You were thinking of the thing I'm talking about. Did you enjoy that? Where he did the thing at the
I
end.
mean,
Are you sure about
yeah.
that?
Where Vader did the thing at
Yeah,
the end.
yeah.
You
I
like
enjoy-
that?
I did.
Hell
I did.
yeah.
Of
Shout
course.
out,
I
dude.
mean, of course. I like.
I
When he
think
did the
the only thing I'll say is a
I think it was
takeaway.
cute.
No
Disney was
spoiler-
trying to make me
no
care.
spoiler takeaway from Vader and Kenobi and all that shit. It very much deepens the tragedy of Anakin Skywalker,
Yeah.
and it makes the context of other events in the series much better,
That's
in
fair.
my opinion.
That's fair. Yeah.
But that can leave a lot of interpretation of what actually happens. And there's also a couple things that I don't want to reference that are critical points that I am like
Yeah,
upset with.
Like when
'Cause I just
Obi
wanna-
and Vader kiss.
No, there's just a certain.
Yeah, when-
there is
when
a
Leia comes back
there
and
is
she
a
can fly in
character
space
death
already.
to a character reintroduction later in the season. You actually just saw that when that person died and then came back. Like I just was pissed because it didn't make any fucking sense to me. Because that's a whole like.
She gets shot out into space
Uh,
and
No,
then
retconning
flies
okay,
Star
okay,
There is
Wars.
a character that
Tale
is
as old
no,
as
no, no.
time.
Okay, so Star Wars Rebels is an animated series Dave Filoni also runs, right?
Mhm.
Okay, it takes place after the events of Kenobi. So my problem is that there is an antagonistic character that is introduced and then killed off mid-season that is then reintroduced later, which then I was like, oh, that makes sense because they're in a show thereafter where they're perfectly healthy and not fucking dead. So like I got pissed seeing that, knowing continuity. And,
Yeah,
like,
because
but
they're just
that's
like, oh,
me,
hold
Mr.
on a
Continuity.
second. We
Yeah.
got to make sure we retcon this in just to make sure we hold the timeline. Like, that's kind of one of the problems with Star Wars is, like, every time they make a movie or any sort of
Disney.
content,
Midichlorians, Anakin.
Midichlorians.
anytime they make some, but really, that's, like, one of the big examples is, like, anytime they make a piece of content,
you gotta keep it.
you got, like, right,
You
it's
got-
law. Like, if they've been given the official blessing by George
True.
Lucas himself, blessed be his name.
Apparently, there's a
Um,
certain list of things he's only the one to approve now.
And but it's like
back in the
yeah,
day.
maybe that's not the case anymore. But like whoever the approver is, like that, and the movie it just turns out to be complete hot garbage, like the last trilogy was. Well, now it's canon. Rey is yada yada. Like
Yeah.
all this is now canon, and they're set in
Yeah.
stone. And
Ray
like that's
is
so
the
it's like
son of
it
it's
just
a
causes these
Palpatine.
cascading bad movies because like it's almost like if you played Halo Infinite.
Oh
same
yeah.
same sort of thing with their with their storyline. It's like
Yo.
as the games have gone along, they just don't know how to make
I heard apparently
a
they're about
continuous
to
story
add
without making
cooperative
it
story
bad.
play into Halo
because then
Infinite.
you have one bad
Wow.
movie or
time.
About fucking time.
one bad game, and then your story is like locked into that. Where are you gonna go?
Mr.
Sorry,
Durs, I have a
sorry, dude.
question.
You mentioned Halo Infinite, and I almost I
Yeah, you fell asleep. I
yawned.
saw
was
that.
like,
I was
dude,
getting there
that game
too.
is so dude. Halo Infinite fucking sucks.
That's what I'm saying. They
the-
lock
it-
themselves into the story
like,
that just
and
can't be
Don't
good.
get me
So
wrong,
there's
it plays
question.
fine.
In this story mode right now, you and I could not play co-op together.
Absolutely not. Nope.
That's why I said. So the
I don't
rumor,
think so.
The rumor
Actually,
I heard
I'm not
that
sure.
the next update I
haven't.
heard.
I uninstalled it. I don't actually know.
Hey, wise man right there. Okay,
uninstalled
so
as
what
well.
I heard is the next big update for Halo is adding co-op multiplayer for Infinite.
I think that is true, but they
Who
have
fucking
they
cares?
still
This is
don't
more what I
have
said,
they still don't
you
have
know?
Forge.
Fucking Halo.
They still
Infinite,
don't
bro.
have any sort of
Well, like,
community
so
map
do you
sharing
think-
process at all.
So in an earlier
Dude,
episode,
The
like
custom
maybe,
games
what,
are gumped.
like
Just
2-3
bring
months
the
ago. We referenced that
goddamn
you think
Forge
that
back.
they're like we're 6 months behind on Forge now. Like back a couple 2 months ago. How do you feel now, knowing like where we're at? I think it's even farther out. I think it's like
Dude.
9 months to a year.
I
before we get
don't
Forge.
even think that they will end up putting a Forge mode into Halo because it's collapsed so quickly.
Halo,
That's true. Well,
I think it's just gonna fall
Anthem,
apart, and
isn't
they're just
Anthem
gonna-
dying right now. Isn't that? I heard that game is dying.
What game?
Anthem.
I'm
I don't
sure
even know what
it
that is.
Anthem is like
It was dead
Destiny,
on
but like
launch.
it was dead on launch, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
so they're shutting servers down now, so it's getting like a revival.
Well, I mean,
there's
that-
like love for it again.
The whole
Well,
thing with Halo
yeah,
Infinite
that's
was
going
supposed to be
away.
the,
Yeah,
the
because
10 years of Halo,
Which
and it
is
was
what I'm
supposed to be
hearing
the
now.
next Halo.
So for Overwatch is experiencing this right now. There's like this weird like dumb renaissance around the 6-man mode, even though it's still going to be part of Overwatch 2.
Yeah, I don't know. People are stupid.
No, it's 1,000% going to be part of Overwatch 2. It is a regular mode. Speaking of, I've been playing the beta.
How is
came
it?
back out. No, dude, it's fucking amazing now.
Okay.
They made a bunch of changes to people who felt bad in like the last 5v5 beta.
I ain't playing it anyways.
I mean, that's fine. Do
Yeah.
you, man?
Hot take alert. Overwatch 2 is going to be garbage, just like Overwatch 1. It'll be fun to play every now and then, but it
Nah.
still won't be a good game.
Ooh, Is that yeah? Like okay, is it kind of like it's like everyone's like sixth favorite esport kind of thing?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
think
like
it
down
fits
there
the
with
4 to
Rocket
6.
League. Like,
4 to
but
6.
Rocket
The
League
4 to
actually
6,
has
yeah.
good gameplay. Like,
Well,
the thing
right-
is,
Oh,
Okay,
Rocket League's hype.
right,
Yeah,
like,
Moist Critical bought a team, dude.
3. It's number 3
What?
right now.
Dude,
Yeah, they won.
Oh, yeah, they won a big championship. Moist Esports.
Yeah, they're the best team in
Oh
the
my
world right now,
God.
considering.
but they're not going to Dubai because they do not agree with the.
yeah, Miss Kiff and
Oh.
Emery are,
Yeah.
but it's okay.
Yeah,
Or
that's
did they
fine.
drop that actually?
I don't know.
I don't know. The Saudi Arabia sponsorships are weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
honestly, like, that's another thing. You want to talk about the Saudi Arabian Golf League? Have you
yeah,
looked at that
I
at all?
followed That like isn't
I have no idea anything about that.
there's some
Oh, I
big
can give you
names that
some
are signed
backstory.
to it.
Golf is the
Yeah,
most boring
so-
sport.
I mean, Alec, you could be completely correct. Honestly, I just enjoy watching it because I also worked
Halo
at a
Infinite to
golf
me
course.
is what golf is to you.
I don't hate golf that much.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, there are
I
a lot of
hate
things
Halo
about
Infinite
golf
that
that I
much.
dislike, but I do like watching professional golf. But anyway,
It's
so
hype
what's happening
sometimes.
right now is there's the PGA,
Yeah.
which controls basically all of golf in the world. They run the events, they run the tournaments, they're in charge of placements,
See?
qualifying, etc.
They're the name in
rules,
golf.
The whole thing. They
Yeah.
are golf. And then Saudi Arabia decides, hey, we don't like that. We're we want to make sure we have I guess they want to have our own golf league. Really, I don't know who decided they wanted to have their own golf league, but somebody in Saudi
Dude.
Arabia decided they wanted to have their own golf league, and they were willing to pay for it. And oh boy, have they been paying!
Bro,
Let me tell you, they put billions of dollars into this league. They've been paying these players that usually don't really win very many championships. They've been paying these guys who are just like fringe PGA Tour players to come out, and they're paying them like $100 million, $200 million.
yeah. Well, no, it's not like the. I thought
The
it was
fringe
like-
guys aren't making that much, but it's like the big guys are making that much
Yeah,
just
yeah, I
to
was gonna
go
say.
there, and they can still play in the PGA tournament. So it's like, I'm not
thought-
really sure.
I thought that they couldn't.
Well, they're trying to ban everybody, but it's like a lot of them
Dude.
have qualifications just in general because like some big names, like I think Brooks Koepka has gone there and he's like won a bunch of majors.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
and it's hard. I mean, I would probably
Didn't
do
like
it, but
Jordan Spieth also?
I
don't know if that's his
don't,
name.
I
I'm
don't think he.
trying to
I
fucking-
don't think he
I
has.
don't know
it's-
anything about anything.
there's
other than
quite a
Tiger
few
Woods,
like
baby.
big golfers though that you would know.
Yeah.
That have gone. I think Bryson DeChambeau actually just signed to them for like $200 million, and he came
Damn,
out and
bro.
said like, I mean, like, what are you
What
gonna
do
do?
you-
Because like he doesn't
that's
need
a
to.
lot of
He doesn't
fucking
even need to win any tournaments. He's probably getting paid 150 million to just play in the league.
That's crazy.
So like, who cares? You can just retire
I
now.
mean, like,
who cares?
Yeah, I mean, there's you can say who cares. There's also like the moral stance of like, hey,
No, but that's what I'm saying is like from
Then
their
there's this
perspective.
whole
I don't know what
it's
I don't know
quite
what I would
literally
do.
like a knockoff PGA. You know what I mean?
Well,
Because like,
knockoff
you know,
PGA is
well,
one thing. It's just the whole
what's more nuts
being
is they get a
sponsored by
private
that money.
plane to fly them around. Like they
I mean,
shared
that's
pictures.
actually pretty prestigious. I
They
guess.
shared well because it's the Saudi Arabian government, so they have their
Air Force
yeah.
One, dude.
Well, so they have like a real nice like I don't know who's sponsoring it, but it's some there's a bunch of different airline companies out there.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it's one of them. But it's like, I mean, it had like a whole players lounge with a huge decked out bar to fly them around in. Like, but I mean, the human rights things is a huge thing. Like people, that's the whole reason everybody's making such an issue about it. But it's from a player's perspective. I don't know what you do because it's a lose-lose.
It's a nice city, but it's like pretty horrible country. You know what I mean? As far as
that's
how
the thing. It's not
completely
even that the
horrible.
events are in Saudi Arabia. Like,
that's fair.
Yeah, but
like
so
you
where
don't
the money comes from.
Yeah, but
it is where the
it's
money
blood
comes
money,
from.
bro.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so I feel like so we've definitely said before, like with Amazon and things like that, ethical consumption is dead.
That's fair.
Like we believe that. We say these things unironically.
If I were one of those
So if
players,
we
I
say
would
one of
take the
those
money.
things, like, how far does that go? Is an idea.
I just want to put. I'm just
Do we
putting
allow
myself
this,
in their
or we're like-
shoes.
yeah, when you're saying that's what I'm saying. You're doing that, and we also
thing
believe
is,
like shopping at Amazon.
I don't
So
think
is it
it's
bad
right.
taking the money from a
the-
slave-bearing country?
I think it is. Yeah.
So
It's bad.
It's
But
one
then
of
you're
those
playing
things,
that much money, and you can retire. So if you could do
Yeah.
that too, would you?
So
I absolutely would. And that's what I'm saying. It's like I know it's
Okay,
bad, but
so
I would
ethical
do it,
consumption
and I
isn't
get
dead.
it.
yeah.
I feel like I would have the problem there.
Well, it's not like
I personally I have moral qualms with things sometimes, right?
I do have a moral qualm with that, but it's $150 million.
I would take the money.
whatever.
To let me
it's
be clear, I would
like,
also
that's
take
really
the
how
All
money.
right,
they're
well,
getting
it
paid
sounds like
hundreds
it's
of
a
millions.
2/3 vote here on the 110 podcast. That is, so if the government of Saudi Arabia wants to, sponsor us, I guess.
Yeah, dude. You got 2/3 of the pod for
Hey.
120 mil.
Yeah, we'll be your PGA.
None of us will ever
League
be a
podcast.
professional
Yeah,
golfer,
yeah.
clearly,
Hey.
so I'm not worried
Yeah,
about
but
it.
you can hire us as a broadcast team
You-
There you
Oh
go.
my
There
God!
we
Please
go.
no.
for that golf league. That'd be great.
that'd be pretty good.
I mean, shit, I would do it. I would
See? Now-
commentate some
Okay,
golf.
so for $50 million each of us, $150 million total.
Absolutely,
for
I'd
each of us,
commentate
50
golf.
million, would we
Yep.
do it?
I would
do
never
it.
have to work
I'd
a
do
day
it.
in my life. I'd work that contract out.
and
I'd be
I
done.
mean, that's
Yeah.
not working day. That's working the contract.
I don't care.
That's still
No,
work.
that's what I'm saying. But after I'm done with that
Dude.
contract, I got $50 million.
Also,
I'd do
everything
anything
we
in
just
my
said
life.
redacted.
Redacted.
No. I literally said the
Redacted.
same thing. I said if I was in their position,
No,
I
we
would do
said
it.
if yes, but we also said a lot of things like, oh yeah, but slavery bad. We can't even say that.
I have
mean,
I do
slavery
have a
is
qualm
bad.
with it, but there's nothing I'm poor.
Well,
If somebody offered me $50
Yeah.
million, I'd take it.
That's fair.
I
Yeah.
mean, like, I'm not lying to myself here.
There's not a lot I would say no to for $50
I was gonna
million.
say it would be a lot less for me to do other like.
I feel like that area is very, very gray for me right now, and I'm not gonna say I would take $50 million for that specific thing. I'm just gonna be honest. I feel like
To
I'm
commentate a
comfortable
golf
saying
league, Alec, I'm not above that. I'm sorry. I
I don't know,
feel like
dude.
that's not
For-
unpopular to
it.
say.
Until we got to the moral qualm issue, I was trying to pay attention.
I have
Yeah.
problems
It was
with
difficult
it, but
for
I'm
me because
poor.
I was like, damn, I don't know this shit and I don't care. For me to commentate a golf league, it's very interesting because I have to invest understanding golf. now.
Yeah, I don't understand shit about golf.
Oh, I don't know how to play golf, but
Oh,
I
no,
know how
see-
to. I've watched it
see,
a lot.
that-
I know how to
See,
what they
no,
say.
you miss me with that because I'm gonna be real. My opinion is the opposite of yours. I think watching golf is horrible. I think playing golf is fun as fuck.
Yeah, I know.
If the three of us
Yeah.
went out on a golf cart and went and played around and
It'd be
just
fun.
drank a couple beers
Yeah.
and shot some holes, it'd be fun. It'd be a good time.
It'd be a good time.
See, it sounds great, but you have
Okay,
to be a
wait.
decent golfer to enjoy
So
it.
so I've enjoyed
No, you
doing a
don't.
9-hole. Like
See, I like that more because 18 is a lot
Controversial.
for me.
Yeah.
If you do a
It
nine
get-
hole,
'cause
yeah,
especially in
I
Missouri,
agree.
it's so damn hot.
all
so if
short
you do a
game,
9-hole and we all agree that like okay, are any of
One,
us
you don't
good
have
at
to hit
golf?
driver as much because they're all par threes
Are
That's
any
usually.
of
what
us
I'm
good at
saying.
golf?
Yeah, I can't. No, I'm miserably bad.
I'm pretty ass at golf.
Great. Then now we all agree that we know that if we were to go do that, it would
That's
be
what I'm
fun.
saying. Yeah, that
Because now we
yeah.
know there's not even one guy who's going to show up
Well,
and
and
play
that- and that's
improve his
what-
game.
Yeah.
So that all of us are just playing for the fun of playing 9 holes together.
Right.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
Like
golf is fun in that spirit because I played in the
Yes.
other way when I played with people. Like I played in tournaments with people just for fun, like like a potluck you throw in for a charity or whatever, and you play it. But people take it a lot more serious. Like they'll
Oh,
buy
yeah.
mulligans, they'll buy like
oh
It's
yeah.
as soon
You
as
know,
you get as soon as
closest
you
to
get that kind
pin,
of, yes,
etc.
when
And
you-
it's like when you get that serious, it's like
Yes.
I'm not enjoying. I want to go out there and drink and hang out with whoever I'm with. But I won't look at the scorecard once. I don't even care what we even shot. If somebody if we didn't keep track of score, I
the
wouldn't
only
care.
thing I won't have to worry about is playing through fast enough so the guys behind
Right,
me-
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Like I
yeah.
just want to
That's
make
all
sure I'm not
That's
not an
like,
obstacle
hey,
on the
pal,
course, and that's
you
all
know?
I'm there
Yeah.
for.
Exactly.
And that's why I'm saying is sometimes when you're on those longer courses, and when I played those, it's like I'm not good enough to hit driver 10 times a round.
yeah.
And so half of it is like, okay, it's a par 4, you got to hit driver. It's a par 5, you got to hit. And it's like, okay, if you can't hit a straight driver, you're just literally
Fucked.
a miserable day because
Yeah.
you're walking all around and you're slowing the people who actually can hit the ball down, and they're
Yeah,
like trying
dude,
to help you, and I'm
I
like, I don't want
cannot-
your help. I just want I'm just out here to play. Like I don't
I-
care how good I do,
I
but
wonder how many driving ranges really exist now with like Top Golf existing.
No, there's a ton.
oh, there's a lot.
Are there?
Yeah, golf
Okay.
is a very Tiger Woods has done for the game of golf what
Michael Jordan did. For
yeah
basketball.
Michael Jordan did for
Well,
basketball.
that's
I mean, like
true.
Yeah.
it was an like. Even still, like that's the reason I watch golf. I don't usually watch most tournaments, but if Tiger's playing, I'll turn on and watch it.
Well, yeah,
fair.
that's just like that's.
Nah, that's
You know, actually, I had a very similar experience in the esports world last night with that. I posted this in the channel. They need to have more League of Legends events that are not esports, but like are creator or like people who are famous based.
Isn't that what like Twitch Rivals is?
Yeah, Twitch Rivals kind of
Right, but
used
this
to
was
do that.
so this
but...
is called the Crown Channel or whatever. Fuck the channel that did it because they were kind of like one girl was cringe as fuck,
Yeah.
but she's apparently somewhat famous. So
Yeah.
shout out to her. But it was Mr. Beast versus Ninja, but then it was like the people they had on their teams that made it interesting.
Yeah.
So it was on Mr. Beast's team, Voyboy and Yasuo. And
Speaking
then,
of which, where's Boy been?
Dude, he's back.
Bro,
for that.
he's
He's
back.
back.
He's
He-
back.
He,
back.
he tweeted. He
Bro,
tweeted.
What did he
dude.
say? Wait,
he
hold
said,
on,
"I'm
that's
back."
that's
Yeah.
huge. Okay, so
Yes,
so he just
Bo-
said
the
I'm
kid's
back.
and then he carried 2 games.
Yeah, dude.
And he
I
beat
fuck-
T1
What?
in top lane. Hang on, we
What?
get there.
Yeah.
So they also had Emaru, Mizkif, whatever. Who fucking cares? The
she
other
should on double lift.
she did. So then fucking Ninja's team had Double Lift, Tyler 1, Ludwig, and Sapnap.
Oh, that's what I do remember. I was
That
watching
shit
I
was
was watching
fucking
Ludwig's stream,
Is there like a
wild.
and
VOD
Mr.
to
Beast
watch of
Mr.
this?
Beast called him
Yeah.
and was like, "Hey, make sure you don't practice because you're supposed to be kind of like the
worst
dead
one.
weight
Yeah.
on that team, and I'm the bad one on our team. So like, make sure you don't practice because then it's unfair."
Who'd he call and say that?
Bro,
Uh,
he duo with
Mr. Beast called Ludwig and
Bro,
said that. It's
bro,
like, make
and
sure you
then
don't
he had
practice
to
because
be-
you're bad.
He was the support for fucking Double Lift.
Damn.
Think about that.
Yeah, so
So then
Ludwig's just
Emaru
support-
and fucking Mr. Beast got to shit on Double Lift, and then Emaru tweeted like some shit about how she like beat Double Lift in lane. But
Yeah.
then Double Lift goes last game after they lose 2-0. They decided to roll swap everybody on the team, right? Double Lift goes mid Corky, like 14-2 or some shit. It was awesome. It was a super fun thing to watch. But the best part, honestly, was in the very front of the stage. There were these 4 fucking kids, and they were Mr. Beast like hype kids.
Really?
They were just not. They weren't with him, but they were just so excited to be there. They're going Beast, 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 Beast.
That's kind of
So
hype.
every
You bring
time-
your own
but,
hype
like,
crew.
So imagine
Sick.
we're
You bring
talking
your
on
own
our
hype
background.
crew to the
Like,
match. That's
so like
pretty.
we're
that's
talking
a
right. It
baller
sounds
move.
good. Imagine every time someone wasn't talking or people were clapping as an audience, there's just this tiny little Beast, Beast, Beast.
You just
Yeah.
hear 'em
So
yelling.
funny, dude.
Oh, that's
they were
fucking
crazy.
Great.
But then they also had like good talent. They had like they had Avali and Captain Flowers for
Yeah.
casting, like real people who
2
work in the
fan
scene.
T1
T1 ripped his shirt at the end.
Well,
you have
as
to.
he's keen to
was
do.
hype,
You
you know?
dude.
have to.
And I thought about this the whole time watching the VOD. I was like, damn, this is hype as fuck. And they need more of this. We need less riot sanctioned events all the
Well,
time.
yeah.
We need ones that are these
Bro,
small level ones.
imagine-
like
The problem with that is that
imagine it.
streamers want to
Like-
have their own stream, right? So like a lot of those people are on a stream schedule.
Dude,
So if you had something
just
like every
Imagine
week
if
or
League
something,
of Legends was on a tournament circuit instead of a franchise.
dude, Mr. Beast
nightmare.
Gaming League. I'd be watching Mr. Beast.
I just
League
feel
all
like
the
a lot
time.
of those streamers wouldn't it would get too competitive,
Do you-
right? Because as soon as you start introducing like a tournament or something,
Yes.
or it's like a league,
Yeah.
then I feel like people really start
Which is
practicing.
why I was surprised Double Lift was playing ADC.
What what if what would Riot do if ESL like tried to step in and just facilitate their own?
I
They
wish
wouldn't
we
allow
had
it.
like the old WGC games,
Yeah, World
events
Game
and
Cup,
stuff still
World
like
World
that.
Cyber Games.
World
God.
Yeah,
Cyber
like-
Games, bro.
Damn, Freaks Mom's Basement.
Sheesh.
Shout out.
Shout out, freaks, mom.
Damn, Parm, what's going on in CS:GO? Isn't there a major just wrapping up?
Hold on,
All
hold
right.
on. Before we move on, I'm curious. What is your guys' opinion on Voyboy's return?
Oh, hype.
He
dude.
fucking shit. Okay, so they were
I
everyone was
fucking
they were
love
hyping
Voy
up
Boy,
Team
bro.
Ninja during the whole stream, talking about how T1 is challenger in every role, and that's why he's so good. And he's just in Double Lift's he's the back to back whatever champion, and it was awesome to have him doing that. But then for like the dick on the kid,
Mm-hmm.
and then he comes back and he was carrying both, and they were like, "The kid's back, the kid's back." It was great.
Bro,
That was the
dude.
best part.
I
Yeah.
love like Boy pop-offs are some of the best games to ever watch on
Well,
YouTube.
and what's
It's the
funny is
same
he's
thing.
just so greedy when he plays.
Yo,
So he's like us. Like what's
Dude, he
the
was
best
down
part
60
about his
farm, Tyler
pop-offs?
won. So
Yeah.
funny.
The best thing about his pop-offs is like when he does it, he always goes for like the fucking
the
the hyphy play
yeah.
and just his like let's fucking
It was
go.
the
Like,
Ghost Tryndamere kills, dude.
dude.
yeah, it's
Spin
always
away.
it's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
top
Oh,
Tryndamere or like
Ghost Flash, like
An innovator, dude.
Yeah, Dude, fucking so good.
Oh, he was going Ghost Flash.
Yeah.
And they were talking about how he's the enemy. He's the one who's been saying it, man.
Dude, the tech.
The tech,
the
yeah.
tech, dude.
That is like...
Bro, they got rid of his frozen gauntlet, but he's still out here.
Frozen mallet.
Frozen mallet.
Dude, it had me one to play.
Riot is literally
sometimes.
making the game worse with item changes every season.
How you guys been doing with TFT?
I'm into plat. It's kind of boring already.
It's another TFT.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's just
I feel
another
like
set of TFT.
I feel like every 2 weeks patches has been like changing
you know
the
what?
comps,
I will
though.
say this: trainers fucking awful. There's a lot of stuff
Yeah.
that's glaringly ass because they're trying to
Trainer mages.
I feel like it's so crowded that it's hard for everything to
Shimmer
be
scale is like pretty bad. You like
Yeah,
90%
you have to,
of
like,
the time.
You have to
use,
random the
like-
right items.
Yeah, and you have to use it with like.
But also,
Cannoneer,
it was
right?
I was watching the pro TFT tournament yesterday, and they were a lot of the winners of that were using like shimmer scale to get Draven's axes and stuff like, and they really abused the shimmer scale items really well.
Well, because if you just
Oh, yeah,
build
dude, no,
anything with
I played
So
with
well, it's
item
random every
into it.
game. So like they just have to like grab it and then throw it in there and see like what's the first item, and if it's good, like if it's something like that, or like if you get a first item Draven's axes or something really
Yeah.
good. One of the
So-
like 3 or 4 good ones, then it's like 100% the best.
So
the
I
best
played a
strategy.
game yesterday where I like rolled all my gold down essentially, and I was broke, and I hit like a random cane too and like a talon. I threw that in, got shimmer scale going, like you know what I mean. I had
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
components already, and just put the item on him, and he just farmed me back like 30 gold in like 2 rounds.
Yeah, the amount of
Jesus.
gold farming and a lot of the
'Cause it was,
augments
like-
and stuff
Oh,
it
yeah,
just
even
makes
with
the game
Astral,
very
too.
wild.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I feel like some games that I play in this set are just one guy's got like a
He hit.
2-star dragon.
Yeah,
he
hit.
hit, but
Yeah.
like it's even more so than past games. Just because if you hit like an 8 or 10 cost unit,
Yeah.
I mean, even though it takes 2 slots, like I feel like it was a lot, but Colossus was a lot more punishing
Mm-hmm.
taking the
Yes.
slot away than
Oh,
dragons
absolutely.
are. Like
Yes,
dragons, they give you
yes.
3 of a trait.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
dragons
like
fucking
Colossus
They
nuts.
was
make you feel
garb-
like post 6, like dragons are an integral part of like a level 7 comp.
Basically,
For,
yeah,
like,
like
the
you're
comp that
you're
you do want to
sacrificing.
run it.
Usually,
Whereas
you're
Mutant
sacrificing a trait
Colossus
to
was
get your
like a level
dragon
8
in
or
as early as
9, right?
possible.
Mhm.
Yeah. So like with mutants, it was like you ran the mutants and then you got other things going and you got Colossus later.
Well, and the
Well,
thing
no,
that
Colossus was just bad because it was like sacrificing the
'cause
unit for the
What-
trait
if
you
wasn't
do it too
worth
early,
It was
it's-
just damage
yeah,
reduction.
exactly.
What makes
Exactly.
it worse is if the dragon is bad, it makes the comp like severely worse too. You know what I mean?
Right,
True.
like so they can't really nerf the dragons too much,
And
I
then that
think,
just makes one carry. Like there's like 5 good carries.
But the other thing is it crowds the item shop too. Like I
do
feel like late
feel
game,
like,
like
though-
you have to go late game because you're going to get those other random 8 and 10 cost units in your shop randomly, and I feel like it takes up space for like you want to roll to get like Bard or get Pike, for instance, if you're going
Yeah.
assassins, but like it's
No,
so hard
I
to
agree
get there with
I
all of the
agree with what
crowding
you're
of the
saying
dragons and
because
stuff.
your odds are flooded with like Asol and Shyvana.
Right, like when you just need like let's say you
Yeah.
just need a Talon or you just need like
Yeah.
one of those
I'll-
4 cost
I'll
units.
agree
There's
with
so
that.
many dragons
I'll
that I
agree with
feel like
that.
it really crowds
I
out
feel like we're
the
finally getting to a
comps.
stage with the patches though that have been coming out that like
Yo,
I'm starting to see dragon
here's
comps.
okay.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm
Scale
thinking.
Scorn's
Like,
good. I've been
uh,
playing Warriors and that feels
Well,
pretty
Scale
good,
Scorn was
but
good
that's
for like the
Deja,
last
so.
like month. So when they nerfed Scale Scorn Bruisers finally,
so
but they still need to nerf Zaya. Zaya's been busted the whole
Yeah.
time.
hear me
Guild Zaya
out.
is
This is
disgusting.
like for a dragon nerf. You can only start like the. What if they change it to where like the shop odds? You only start seeing them if you hit 6 of the comp. You know, like you already had 6 of the.
No.
Yeah,
units
that
you could
would
get.
be kind of interesting, but you would get
I
so
hate
gum.
that.
No, I think it'd make
I
it
think
so
you need to put it
bad.
at 4 because Whispers exists and if
Right,
you're going
like,
to play Whispers, you
and-
have to get 4. There's no
And
other way to get
most of the
6.
comps
Okay.
only
Well,
really
well,
ever.
you know what I mean. Like adjust it for each
Yeah,
appropriate.
Maybe
I could maybe see that, but it gets a little complicated because you get so many spats in
Asol
this
would
set
be awful
too.
though.
What's also kind of annoying is I feel like the spats
Yeah.
aren't as useful in this set as they seem.
Spats are garbage this set.
Right, like and
Assassin Olaf sick. I don't
The
know.
only
what you're
it,
talking
it
about.
is,
The
but
only crests that are good are Assassin and then the ones you can't get from Spats.
Mhm.
yeah, exactly. Or like in a very niche case, Cavalier is good. Like I like that there's a Cavalier spat. I think
Cavs
my
fun.
Cabs
biggest
are fun.
change.
I wish they were
I would
better.
have
They're fine.
changed Guardian spat to be oh shit, what is it? Whispers. Because I feel like Whispers
Yeah.
would
Dude,
be
Evelyn's kind of busted. I mean, not
you mean
Elise.
sh-
Elise.
Yeah, Elise
the
is
spider.
very. Yeah, the
She's
spider.
fucking busted.
Dude, her ability is so tilting. When you get the right items, it's like you. Okay, well, I just lose the round, and I just
Yeah.
get to watch all my units die because
Yeah.
you just need something that has like 5,000 health, and then something to stun her.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It took me a little bit to get adjusted to the patch. I felt like I wasn't really hitting my stride, but then I started doing that very recently, and like I sat down to stream on the 4th, and I just went from 3 of my 5 placements already being played, starting, and then I just grinded the entire time to silver.
There you go.
So I went from like high iron 1 and then all the way up, and I was in bronze 1 for like 2 hours, and then I got out of it. It was easy peasy.
Yeah, it's nice. Like the TFT climb is really nice.
Yeah, and I'm like silver 2 now, I think.
Well, and it's just chill because you
Chilling.
can just pop in and
Hyper
play,
roll's
and it's
sick,
not
too.
too hard.
Yeah.
Now that I'm in plat, it's like not really that fun. I usually just play
Yeah.
norms now because I just want the like season rewards,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you can't demote. So I'm like, all right, I
I
don't
also
need to
feel
play
like
ranked
some
anymore.
of the like rewards
Mhm.
that you get offered for challenges, you don't want to put those in a ranked game because you're
Right,
trying
they're
to
like-
force something that's not.
They're like,
good
get a
anyways.
3-star Volibear and have a static shiv. It's like, well, I
In
would
what
rather
situation do I
use
want
those-
a Dragon Mancer Shimmer Scale comp? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you on?
right. Like I don't want to.
to.
I don't want to force it for the silly mission. Like I'm gonna get all of the rewards anyway. It's another
I
2 months.
can't-
to the
I
next
will
set.
be excited
Yeah.
to see when Dragon Mancer is actually like the good part of the comp. That will be nice.
Yeah.
I think it'll be cool at least. You know.
Yeah, it makes you wish Swain was better. That's just whatever. It's
no,
just another set to me.
I kind of wish that like I
Oh, what
I
do
do
you,
like
but-
the
Set
variety,
Swain
though.
are kind of
You know
annoying,
what?
but I feel
I
like I
will
wish
say-
Karma was better.
Yeah,
I wish that like other parts of the Dragon
The-
Mancers who are less desired currently in your mind, those are the ones I wish were better.
yeah. Game aside, like how it plays,
Ash.
the fucking cosmetics are fire flames for TFT. Like,
Oh, dude,
There's
the
a-
one, I
the
bought
yacht-
the one like really expensive arena, the one that has like the announcer. That's
Yeah.
you got the esports chairs and stuff.
Oh, I like the
Oh,
one
But I
that's
had
like.
to turn the announcer off. She's so annoying.
so, like,
That's a win for the
Dum.
home team.
Oh, that one's
Yeah.
awful. Yeah, I don't
no,
like
no,
that.
the skin itself is sick.
It looks
Yeah.
cool, but
Well,
that,
no,
that
but
voice
that
is
announcer,
miserable.
just be the
Yeah.
announcer.
have you guys seen the Yasuo chibi?
Yes, I
Have
got
you
it
seen
on
the
PvE.
finisher?
Have
the
you?
Yasuo
Yeah, I was
chibi.
about to say it
Yeah,
has
the
a
I got
finisher,
finished
yeah.
one by the other
Bro,
day.
that's
on
so
stream. I was so
annoying.
upset.
I immediately just
Bro.
alt F4 if I get finished. I'm like, I'm not watching this.
Oh, I can't do that.
Yeah,
I usually I'm playing every time I play game I'm live. I feel like. So,
I think
except
it's
for this morning a
sick,
little.
dude. I want to get that chibi. But I like.
It costs like 3,000. It's like a legendary
Oh my
Poro
God.
or whatever they call them, legendary.
How much is that in dollars?
I don't know, probably like 40, 30 or 30
I don't know.
bucks,
So
$35.
Here's my little tricky
Damn.
trick. I only buy
Dude.
TFT stuff through my phone
You know how much I wish like League had?
because I
Like,
also charge my phone bill, but it's not my
Uh,
parents' phone bill; it's my phone.
League had like a
That's it.
skin market like CS:GO.
yeah,
Yeah, no, it's
bro.
controlled by Tencent. They're a Chinese
Dude,
company.
I
They don't let you own
wish
things.
I
Nah,
wish-
nah, you can't own your own shit.
Yeah, they're not gonna let
Like,
you own your
Blockchain's
items.
illegal in China.
Yeah.
Bro, imagine you.
Think they're
could
gonna
just-
give
all
wealth
me.
to a bunch of Americans playing their game?
Can
Lol.
you imagine how much you could sell like a fucking UFO Corky?
That would be nuts. I would. Dude, I'd buy a silver
OG
kale
Earthquake
tomorrow.
skin.
Yeah,
No, like for real, if there was a silver kale available for like $300, I'd buy it.
that's what
I
I'm
have
saying.
Judgment Kale. I think that one's supposed to be pretty rare.
That one was like
Or the-
season 1 or 2. Yeah. you
Yeah,
just-
whatever the
think-
Tribunal Kale is. I
I
have
got
that one.
Yeah.
the if you got the Baron Nasher Christmas icon, that
I
one's
have
a
that
pretty
one.
There you
rare
go.
one. I
Even
Dude.
more rare is my season 2 silver icon
Dude,
from
the one
Ranked.
that the one that B uses to this day, that's the perfect Ascension one from when they still had Ascension, which was a game mode in season 5 that was played on the Crystal Scar.
I do
Oh
remember
my
that.
God,
Yeah,
that
It
Ascension
was
all
was
Shireen
fun.
theme, and it made- yeah, dude,
Yes.
that shit was crazy.
There's
That
a
was a
lot of
good
good
one.
old icons.
That was a real good one. Damn,
Man.
I miss that. I wish they had different game modes for League. That would also save their fucking terrible game.
I've
dude,
said it before. If they had more custom game modes, it would be a lot more fun.
All right.
once Source 2 drops, bro, every other game's just left in the dust.
All right, boys. So I put something in this channel the other day, and I want to round us out with this one because I think it'd be a fun way to end the EP.
Okay.
That was that Trolley Problems website. Do you guys see I posted that?
Trolley problems.
It's absurd trolley problems.
Oh,
I got it
yeah,
up on my
okay,
phone.
yeah.
Oh wait, yeah.
So
let me-
every
not
one of
even
these,
using
no,
the
I got.
laptop, by the way.
You know how to use it. I got it on my phone. We're cool.
Shush, you're not supposed to let them know.
So, absurd trolley problems. Level 1, the original. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it from the other track, killing 1 person instead. What do we do? Everything's 2 to 3 here, so we can just decide. As
So
we go.
it's heading and gonna kill 5 people. I could divert it. and
5
have
or
it hit
1.
5 or 1.
Oh, the one,
The one.
obviously.
So we pull the lever, we can kill 1 person.
Yep.
Cool. All right, we've done that.
All right.
All right, 78% of people agree.
Wow,
Okay,
who
number
would kill
2.
the 5?
Okay.
Statistic fuck.
Oh, okay, here we go. A trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it, killing 4 other people. Do we pull the lever to kill 4, or do we go 5? I think we kill 4.
Yeah, we always kill 4. Less people, why not?
Yeah. Oh, well, who are they?
I don't care.
Shut
yeah,
up.
what? Describe them to me, officer.
Is one of the 5 Greg Abbott? Redacted.
Redacted.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Fuck. Trolley's heading towards 5 people. We can pull the lever to divert it to the other track. But then your life savings will be destroyed. What do you do?
Destroy my life savings. That's fine.
Yeah, that's farcical. Life savings.
Yeah, we're all pretty bad.
I know my value is much less.
When the pod pops off one day.
My money's secured by the FTC.
Yeah.
The FTC, so I'm gonna get it back anyway.
All right, here we go. The next one. It's heading towards 5 people. We can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sacrificing ourselves.
Nah,
no chance.
Not let them die.
I agree. Let's
I'm never diverting that.
3-0, baby.
Unless
How
it's
many
like,
people? How many? 96%.
It was like 60-40.
Oh,
wow.
wow. Selfless people
Oh,
out
this
there are
one's
liars.
Allegedly.
I think we're all
Liars.
I think we're all gonna agree with this one. Okay, so 5 people on the track. We pull the lever, and it destroys the original copy of the Mona Lisa.
Yes, see you, bitch.
Oh yeah, 100% the Mona Lisa. Let that shit
I
fucking
agree.
get
Fuck the Mona
destroyed.
Lisa. Human
Nope.
life over art.
It's almost been
No way.
destroyed a bunch of times anyway. It's a miracle it's still here.
Yeah,
Oh shit. Okay.
it is really a miracle.
So it's heading
dude.
towards a rich man, naturally, and it's hard. And then on the other, there's just a normal person, or
Rich
someone else.
Rich
Wait,
did.
But the rich person offers us 500,000.
No, I'm still running his ass over.
Wait.
Kill the rich dude, or we get 500,000 and kill the
Blood
other
for the
person?
blood god.
Wait, who's the other choice? That's not the rich
It's just a
dude.
normal dude.
It's a normal.
Oh,
it's
just a-
somebody. We don't know who it is.
The rich dude's also offering us
It's
money.
somebody. The rich guy is just saying, "I'm rich. I have 500K,"
Can't let him win, Parm. You gotta.
and
grind him
he
in
has a
dust.
stovetop hat. To
It's
prove he's
legally
rich.
able to. Imagine
Oh,
it's
he's a
Elon
stovetop
Musk.
hat.
Imagine
Yeah,
it's
that's the
Elon Musk on
illustration
the
is.
tracks.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
kill the
sorry,
rich man.
redacted.
Like you can get 500K from him for sure.
All right, now I'm letting the regular dude die. Real talk, I am gonna take the 500K.
I probably would too. If I don't know the rich dude personally, I'd probably take the 500K.
Yeah, unless I could recognize them.
So
then-
Saudi Arabia for 50 million apiece, but 500K to kill him.
See, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
You guys
yeah.
are liars.
That's the canon of this episode. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah, no. The reason Saudi Arabia is 50 million is because we know they love paying over the price. All right,
Right.
Set the bar high.
We do
Come
it for $5 and a Snickers.
on. Yeah, true. Honestly,
What would you do? Ooh.
cover our room and board. Honestly, we probably do.
Okay, so
All
we
right.
killing the rich guy, or we killing
No,
the
we're
regular
killing the
guy?
common man, unfortunately.
Yeah,
The
I
common
agree.
man
We kill the
instead.
common
Because
man
again,
and make
we
500K.
can't
Yeah.
afford
Even
that.
split 3 ways. That's good money.
Yeah.
We're killing somebody either way.
Oh, that was a 38% our favor. So that means it's like.
Hey,
Damn.
people are liars.
bad people.
They're
People are
lie to
liars.
themselves and
People
say
are
they
Yeah,
would.
you know what?
lies.
We're honest here on the one. to
Yeah.
10. Since we're
If it was a rich man that I
If 3 people
particularly
all agree on the
despise,
same
Yeah.
I may pull the
Now,
lever.
if it was
Kronk.
Elon Tusk.
I already
or-
said it
Okay,
twice.
okay.
Can't be redacted.
Good, you dag.
yeah, this podcast isn't owned by Twitter. We're good.
Yeah, true.
Or
true.
Tesla.
No, he's not. He backed out of the deal, and it's going to cost
Oh
him 10
no!
billion.
Oh no, boys. Okay, so we got 5 lobsters on the main track, and if we
Oh,
divert it, we run over 1 cat.
Nope, lobsters.
Yeah, the
Run 'em
lobsters
over.
got to go.
Lobsters got to go. Sorry, buds.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, the
outvoted
lobster-
already,
the
but
lobsters
yeah,
gotta go.
Thank
The
you for
lobsters gotta
3-0ing.
go.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
You're a good man. All right, 87. 13%.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, 5 people who are sleeping and won't feel the pain,
Ah, that's not true.
or diverted.
Yeah, that is not true.
I mean, we
It's
could've-
fine. They're fish. They won't feel the pain.
Whatever. It specifies that. That's all I'm saying.
They're
It's
sedated.
Yeah,
Or-
they're on.
one person who is wide awake.
I'm wide awake.
Yeah, that one person.
Yeah, sorry.
Really,
I'm
one
not
over-
killing the sleeping
Okay,
people. It
I
doesn't matter.
agree. I agree for the 1 over 5, not for the sleeping awake shit.
The screams will haunt me, but at least I only killed one.
Sleeping awake.
Wait. Okay, here we go. The trolley is heading to 5 people who tied themselves to the track. You can pull the lever.
What the fuck?
So there's one guy on the other side
Yeah.
who is accidentally tripped.
Yo, I'm saving the one guy.
But the other 5 people have willingly tied themselves.
Yeah,
They're like, we are
I'm-
doing this intentionally.
I am saving the one guy.
But like, what is our job? Are we the trolley?
No, my
Conductor?
job is whatever I do right now, and I am at a train track for some
I
reason.
mean, I'm ideally
Mm.
saying the guy is tripped and he's fallen, he's stuck.
yeah,
He's probably being like, "Please help me."
That's what I'm
someone,
saying.
please help me."
I'm-
yeah,
I'm
no,
help-
I'm
I'm helping
Yeah,
him.
it's gonna be hard. Like, if I like just
What do
from
you mean it's gonna be
no, that's
hard?
what I'm saying. That's what it'd be hard for me to fucking turn the tracks when he's yelling at me,
Yeah.
and these
I
idiots just
imagine these guys
train,
are
put themselves on the
the
tracks.
5 who are like who are saying we're on the tracks. They are all wearing like the same pair of Nikes and blue
Yeah,
jeans.
dude.
They're a fucking cult who
Yeah.
want to
That's
die
what I'm
to
saying.
train.
Yeah.
Like, if
So
they,
I'm like,
if they willingly
Huh? They all have the
tape
same
themselves
bolt cut.
to the
That's
train.
weird.
And this guy's probably trying
Yeah.
to run
like
away.
I would literally look at them
We're
and be
doing
like,
nothing. We're
that-
killing the 5. The
Yeah,
guy who
sorry.
wants to live gets to
Right.
live. Yeah, 89% of people agreed. We did the right
Yeah.
thing. Okay,
Yeah.
we're good. We're good.
That-
And I don't need their approval.
All right.
Really though.
But
Yeah,
I'm just
fuck
saying
them.
that
Five
they
people.
willingly put themselves there. That guy tripped. I'm not gonna punish
Yeah.
him for that.
Yeah.
Okay, here. Oh god, this gets rough. Okay, so the trolley's heading towards 5 people. The lever doesn't change the path; it only speeds it up, but it will make it less painful if you make it go faster.
All
so what
right.
do you
Well,
do?
then I just don't touch it.
No, then I speed it up. Why not?
I do not touch it.
I
It's
speed it up.
He says it'll make it less painful. I believe the guy.
Yeah.
If it goes faster, it's
But
makes
like
it less
I
painful.
I don't want yeah.
In this farcical
you're torn.
universe, apparently it
You're
does.
torn,
so.
bitch.
Yeah. It's that's,
It was 68-32.
yeah.
So it's not okay. That makes sense. That's about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe it, but in this alternate universe, when it makes it hurt less, I guess.
I would have probably picked not speeding it up.
No, this is. I think this is where we're gonna have to end it. Probably this is a too good one.
Okay.
The trolley is heading towards one person. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your Amazon package will be late. What do you do?
Oh no, bro! Ethical consumption's dead. Amazon.
How
me my
far do we
package.
take it?
How far?
Tune into the next one to find out. Thank you
Yeah,
guys. See
find
you
out the
later.
answer
Bye,
later.
everyone. Fuck you. Are you wait? You're Christopher Columbusing your history?
No. It's
You're
just
just
the
like,
nature.
ah,
It's just
yes,
the
the
nature
white
of historical
gentrifiers.
record, because the nature of like most
To-
primary
yeah.
sources.
To be
is that they
fair,
are
to be
written by
fair.
colonizers.
So
not
what
by
you're
the
saying
people
is the
living there.
uncivilized
no.
brownies
I,
record shit.
wait. I think I got a
No.
spin zone for this. Like the colonized history and pre-colonized history is
Yeah, but
more
what?
interesting because in the modern era, the United States has just gone in and literally set up random fucking groups of militants.
Well, and
in
that's
these
my thing is
countries, you
I
know?
find, past history less depressing because you can
Mhm.
disconnect from the people. Like it's not common
Like-
day. Like
Sure.
primary history, like especially from like Vietnam War onward, I feel like it's just super depressing and
like
not,
if you think about
'cause it's too
Afghanistan,
close. I'm
like
too close to it.
in 30 years when they're teaching like Afghanistan history,
Mhm.
like from 1980 to probably until like 2040 is just gonna be like the U.S. will be in every paragraph.
So what you're telling me is Allahu Akbar is going to be a dank meme for kids
Yeah,
one
dude.
day.
When all our all of our
It already wasn't.
grandkids like name,
it wasn't
no,
already.
No, it's a way too dank meme for us
Yeah.
because it's like
Oh,
real.
okay.
For them, it will
Yeah,
be so
fair, fair.
detached. They
you
won't
know,
even
in the year
like for us,
True.
it's making nom jokes.
Yeah.
Like it's funny for us to
It's
make a
fun.
nom joke, but there's no like realism to it other than we listen to CCR in my car one
and
time.
like and by then
Which, by the
everybody's
way,
gonna be named
banger.
Muhammad.
Yo, shout out to my boy Mo, my
Yeah.
other boy Mo,
my
other boy Mo,
dumb,
But no,
his
my-
brother
but my
Mo.
point,
Bro,
my point
Big
was-
Mo.
his sister Mo,
Lil Mo, Slow Mo, Romo, like
Gizmo.
Giz-